Very welcome to Citiscope News at 7, your trusted source for accurate and timely news. I'm Clifford Ogonda. Here are the stories making headlines. And now President William Ruto was at the Narok Teachers Training College for the launch of the Modern Standard Gauge Railway SGR project from Naivasha to Kisumu and onward to Malaba, speaking in Mombasa during a meeting with the UDA members. Sorry for that, I'll begin again. President William Ruto was at the Narok Teachers Training College for the launch of the Modern Standard Gauge Railway SGR project from Naivasha to Kisumu onward to Malaba.
By extending this railway to Kisumu and ultimately to Malaba, we are consolidating Kenya's role as the logistics backbone of East and Central Africa. That is why in Kisumu on Saturday, we will break ground on the 107 SGR Phase 2C section, linking the port city of Kisumu to the border town of Malaba through Busia in Busia County. When complete, this will establish a continuous artery of nearly 1,000 kilometers from Mombasa to Malaba, a corridor that will not only move goods, move people, but also secure Kenya's place at the center of Africa's continental trade.
And a contingent of 215 Kenyan police officers who are part of the multinational security
and families waited patiently to receive them.
I met with the senior leaders at Haiti, ambassadors, the leadership of Haiti, and everybody is very, very thankful, grateful for the works that these officers have rendered while on that assignment.
We turned up to support the people of Haiti when many dared not to. And it is because of the bravery of you officers who are assembled here that our country has earned lots of accolades across the world.
We have proven that it was mission possible. Mission possible. For you as professional officers, for the country in terms of responding to the strategic guidance of the president.
The mission was not without sacrifice. We honor the two brave colleagues, Kenyans, and the extra one who lost their lives in the line of duty. While the initial deployment is being drawn down, the international community remains committed in supporting Haiti in efforts to restore lasting stability and to strengthen its security institutions.
The ones who have kicked me out and locked me out.
After days of drama and forceful takeover of the disputed properties, Justice Moses Ado issued a preservatory directive restraining any dealings with the title of the land pending the hearing and determination of the application. This after ex-CS Raphael Tuju sought reprieve from the corridors of justice over the takeover of property linked to Dari Limited, filing the matter under certificate of urgency. Justice Ado, however, held that the nature of orders sought was substantive and could not be granted without hearing all parties involved. In his ruling, the judge directed that all responses be filed, directing an expedited hearing to ensure all parties are heard within tight timelines. According to court documents, Ultra Eureka Limited is claiming ownership of the property, which it says it bought from a public auction in 2024. The property comprises Tamarind Karen and Dari Business Park off Ngong Road in Karen. The matter will be heard on 7th of April 2026, where lawyers representing the parties will present their submissions. Laura Otieno, Citizen TV.
One unfortunately succumbed to the injuries, and we are told the total that were in site were 22 who were servicemen at the site, and so 17 of them are stable. They've been brought here and we've assessed them and they are stable. The rest who had injuries are receiving their treatment, various treatment, and I can say they are fairly stable.
Allied to the broad-based government have rallied the region back to President William Ruto's 2027 re-election bid, citing ongoing infrastructural transformation within the county being done jointly by both levels of government. The leaders promise to consolidate their region's vote basket ahead of the 2027 poll.
Today, I'll not drink from the cup of bitterness. I'll not drink from the cup of bitterness, but I must pour hope to my people. Mimi nilipokuja kwa ofisi nilikuwa mkali. Nilikanyaga zile pipe zote ambazo watu walikuwa wanaiba nazo. Leo hii ile pesa nilisimamisha, ndio mnaona nimeakisha hizi mataa. Ndio niakishe kwa roho yangu, ndiposa nilale nikijua kwamba watu wangu tuko pamoja. Ni wangapi ambao mko kwa uwanja huu mnasema ni two term?
We shall therefore not allow anybody running for national office to run on our blood, to run on the basis of political division, to run on the basis of hatred, to run on the basis of tribalism.
Uwanja huu utajengwa na 900 million kuanzia kesho. Alafu natuambia waachana na hiyo. Gavana amenegotiate. Barabara hii ya Nyancho hapo nyuma inafunguliwa rais akikuja 500 million. Alafu natuambia waachana na hiyo. Uwanja wa ndege wa Suneka unafunguliwa next week uanze kufanyiwa kazi. Alafu natuambia waachana na hiyo.
Harambee.
Meanwhile, a family from Nyabohanse in Kuria East Migori County is demanding justice for their son who was killed after being stabbed. In deep sorrow, the family of Brian Marwa claims that the incident is closely linked to the rising use of drugs, as a situation they say has become a major cause of violence, death, and tragedies among youth in the community.
Huyo ndio mtoto wangu wa kwanza.
Moving on is that a family in Kamrongo village in Kisumu County, that is Kisumu East constituency, Kisumu County, is appealing for the help after their loved one who was hit by a vehicle in the motorcade of the Health Cabinet Secretary last week in Otonglo area passed away. The family of Mr. Christopher Ouma and Mrs. Lillian Ouma is distressed and facing difficulties in burying their son, Michael Ouma, aged 24, who died following the accident at Otonglo along the Kisumu-Busia highway on the 7th of this month.
Huyo ndio mtoto wangu wa kwanza, na tena yeye ndio alikuwa breadwinner wangu. Yeye ndio alikuwa ananisaidia kwa kila jambo ambalo ingekuwa imetokea kwa dharura. Kwa huyo muda wote ambao karibu miaka 24 nilimfundisha, nilipeleka shule ambaye hata ndururu yangu haijarudi yenye nilimfundisha nayo yeye. Naona hii boma venye iko, hata hii nyumba yangu ambayo iko hapa alinipromise ya kwamba atanijengea.
Alipopata ajali tulipata kuahidiwa kuna vile wange compensate, but right now there's nothing going on from the government. As the family, we are still struggling with the bills and with the plans for burial. So far hatujapata chochote kutoka kwa serikali.
Naomba usaidizi kwa serikali. Unisaidie nizike huyu mtoto wangu. Nataka haki ya mtoto yangu.
Come out and assist the family so that we can bury our son. We don't want to make it any political issue, but we are just seeking for help so that we can bury our son and move on with life. Michael had a lot of promises at hand that he made to his parents. He was the breadwinner.
Moving on is that Hassan Omar, the Secretary General of the United Democratic Alliance UDA, has blamed the opposition for what he claimed has been a sustained attack on the president through insult, saying this in the source of the dirty exchanges that he has been witnessing during this week's events.
Profesa Kithure Kindiki. Tunaelewana? Hapo hakuna mjadala. We are not negotiating the presidency. The presidency is William Ruto and Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki.
Wale kina Matiangi, hawa kina Wamalwa, huyu jamaa Mkabila, Rigiji, wawache hii mambo yao ya matusi. Na wakiambiwa mambo ya ukweli, waache kulialia. Waliambiwa jana, sijui huyu hali kwangu, yule hali kwangu. Mumeambiwa muimarishe afya, ili afya yako ya mwili iongoze afya yako ya kichwa. Waache kulala, mwache ile mambo mnafanya, urongo mwingi, propaganda nyingi, sabotage nyingi, hamuna track record, hamuna maendeleo yoyote. Tunataka tu kuhamasisha watu kikabila. Wasema Mahima ungoja nazi kuanguka.
All right. Thank you so much for staying with us tonight. For all of us here at the Citiscope TV, we say thank you for watching. I'm your anchor Clifford Ogonda. Good night and stay ahead of the facts. See you tomorrow.
Back with us? Okay. Oh, but